non-One Direction related stuff because I'm a multi-fan. Apparently, walang audio yung mga binidyo ko kanina sis. So, here it is. Take 2. And you're watching 10th News Channel, and yes, I'm back with another vlog, and this time I will be sharing my One Direction merchandise collection to you guys because last night One Direction's Facebook page and Twitter page posted a picture, like some sort of teaser saying that tomorrow you and me got a whole lot of history and hashtag 10 years of 1B. So here you guys go. Let's take a trip down to memory lane. I will start with my One Direction albums. It's not much because I couldn't afford it all, you know. I was in high school when I became a fan of One Direction. Second year high school, to be exact. So yeah. First, we're gonna start with Up All Night, their debut album. Here is it. It looks very minimalistic and very simple. All of my albums are used because I definitely use my albums. They're not just there for display because I don't think that's very practical. So yeah, anyways, this is the CD. As you can see, it's just a plain red CD and comes with a booklet where you can see there's like pictures and then lyrics. Yeah, most of their albums are like this. I'm no longer going to open it much, but yeah, my favorite tracks for Up All Night album are What Makes You Beautiful, More Than This, Same Mistakes, Save You Tonight, One Thing. Yeah, I don't know which one is my favorite when I was young because I was so young. Let's not reveal our age. And yeah, the next one is Take Me Home, their second album. Same packaging, very simple, very minimalistic. And favorite tracks for this one is Little Things, Last First Kiss, Heart Attack, Rock Me. Just kidding. Kind of, sort of. Summer Love, They Don't Know About Us. I don't know. Lots of great songs. Reminds me so much of my happy days. I was the happiest when I was a fangirl. Still am, but not as hardcore as I was when One Direction was active. Next we have Midnight Memories. I got the Pen Shop exclusive for this one to get my money's worth because as you can see, for me, American and British, you know, Western part of the planet, they produce albums like this. Very minimalistic, all CDs, all like, still like in that packaging, you know, like the cassette tapes. Yeah, they're like sticking with this type of albums. But yeah, they do have exclusives such as, you know, the Midnight Memories one. And I'm not sure if they have, I believe they have like deluxe versions for this one, but I couldn't afford them. It looks like a book, so for this one I believe I really got my money's worth. Yeah. And my favorite tracks for this one is Diana, You and I, Don't Forget Where You Belong, and Strong Happily, Right Now, Better Than Words, Have a Heart. I love a lot of songs from this one. This is like one of their best albums in my opinion. In my opinion, Western albums, as I said, had this type of packaging, and I wish they did more because these cost 400 to 500 pesos, as I remember. Yes, they're very cute, very minimalistic, but if you compare them to like Korean albums are like you get your money's worth. Yes, they're quite expensive. It costs 800 or more. But girl, you have a free photo card, free bookmark, free poster, and the album has a motif. Like for example, we have IU's palette album, and the album looks like a watercolor palette. That's cute. And her album love poem looks like a poetry book. That's cute. So yeah, I wish they really did something more like that. Yeah, but anyways, they have great songs, so I'm not complaining, but I just really wish that it was something more like that. And now we're going to proceed with the DVDs. We have the Up All Night live tour. Again, very minimalistic packaging. It's made of plastic. And we have the Where We Are live from San Siro Stadium. This one, much better, I guess. It has a little booklet inside here where you can see photos of them and photos of the fans, which is cute. I wish they picked me, but they didn't. Yeah, anyways, I can't remember if they released a This Is Us DVD, but I did not get that if ever they did. I can't remember. That was like a long time ago. Let's move on to my first purchase, my first One Direction purchase. I remember it being a Total Girl magazine. This is where it all started. The obsession with like collecting their merchandise. This was bought by my grandmother. Usually Total Girl magazines have flip covers because they can't fit in one page. So yeah. Continuing with the Total Girl magazines, we have this one. Again with the flip cover page. And then we also have this one, which I bought for sale, and surprisingly they fit in one cover. I bought it for 60 pesos only. Originally the price is 100 pesos, so yeah. The next one is the makeup by One Direction. I know that my collection isn't much, but yeah, I just wanted to take a trip down memory lane because they might someday have a reunion or comeback. Pero, babaan lang natin expectations natin. Mahirap yan. Anyways, I threw away the makeup inside of this because, girl, you should not wear expired makeup. So yeah, I bought it for sale. I can't remember, but I believe it was like 50% off. I'm so glad I waited for a sale. Anyways, the contents of this one is official merch that was given to me. I told you I'm not rich. I can't afford official merch. So people give it to me. Because the reason why people give it to me is that I am a active fan club member of One Direction here in the Philippines. If people even remember, there's this thing called street teams where each team would like promote or like support their bias. In my case, I love Liam, I love Harry, I love Niall, and I love Zayn and I love Louis. But it just so happens that I became the president of Zayn Malik Philippines, and I'm also part of Harry Styles Philippines before. During events where there are sponsors, some of them would say, "Oh, sayo na yung isa dyan," ganun. So like, thank you. And yeah, these are One Direction ballers. We have Liam, Louis, Niall. I love Liam. I used to be a Liam girl, but then I became a Harry girl, and then I became a Zayn girl, and then I became a Louis girl, and then I became a Niall girl. Because it just so happens that if you have a bias, you don't really stay with your bias because eventually you love all of them. That's why you stand them. So yeah. The next is we have the Band-Aids, official One Direction Band-Aids. I threw away the box because it's just like looking messy with my things. I threw away the box I have 3 of this, but I use the other one for emergency, you know, since it's a band-aid. And then I have table napkins that are 1D. I have 3. I kept them. So cute. And then I gave my fellow directioners some of the ones that I meet during concerts or fan meets, this type of bracelets. I hope that they kept it so they would remember me, because I always remember them even though I no longer like message them. I had the best teenage life because of them. I hope they know that. Speaking of them, I have some pictures over here of people that I met, and I'm not gonna show you guys that one for their privacy, so yeah. And also the ticket during This Is Us screening, I watched it with my best friend. My best friend is also a directioner. And of course, I have here the fan project for the One Direction concert here in the Philippines. While we're at the topic of concert, I also kept my One Direction concert ticket over here. It's in my corkboard because it's really something special. One Direction is my first concert, so yeah. I have the day 2. I was also going to attend day 1, but I ended up selling my ticket for day 1 because my seat was very far away, so yeah. I just went ahead and attended the day 2 instead. I went during the day 1. I was outside. Team labas. Also the steps on how to claim your concert ticket or whatever it is. So yeah, that's all that is inside of this one. Oh, and also I have this button pin from Tyco. I did not use it. It's the lyrics to Night Changes. It's very cute. I love going through the magazines at book sale. I feel like such a scavenger. But yeah, anyways, I happen to buy a lot of my magazines from there. Usually I buy the BOP magazines. As you can see, this one has free stickers. Yeah. Oh, watermelon sugar. Hi. BOP. And Popstar. And another BOP. I'm just going to show it to you real quick because it would take long if I showed you and explained to you each and every poster. As you can see, magazines like this, they're not the only ones in the cover. They're in here, but there's like other artists over here. And also, usually this type of magazines contains a lot of posters. That's why I love purchasing this type of magazine. And yeah, so another BOP. We have Twist magazine. We have M magazine. Yeah. So now, after all these magazines, I'm not sure what type of magazine you call this. Is this the one they call tabloid magazine? I'm not sure. Local magazines, which I love the most. We have Mix, still in this plastic. I tend to keep the plastics. We have One Direction by Candy magazine. This one is a collector's edition Candy fan magazine. As you can see, it contains only One Direction. Then we have, on the topic of Candy magazine, I also have this one, and I also have this one. We have the only magazine that has a actual photo shoot that I have is the Glamour magazine with Rosie Huntington Whiteley. I'm not sure, but she's gorgeous, and they're gorgeous. And of course, we have a book, One Direction, The Story So Far, 100% unofficial. I can't afford the official one. And this one is a gift from my ate. I love you so much, ate. This is like my happiest. I almost choked on my food because I was eating lunch when my mom gave this to me and said, "Give me ate mo." And I'm like, and of course, my most favorite magazine from a local magazine is this one, the Chalk magazine. The reason is, if you will compare the size of this magazine, girl, it's hella big. Can you see that? It's big. And also, the reason why this is my favorite is that I am inside this magazine. Like, that's like my best accomplishment ever. It's not that big, but girl, I'm in the magazine, Mom. I made it. Where is it? Am I dreaming? Sure. Oh my god. Ta-da! As you can see, here I am. Here I am. That's me. That's me. That's me. Anyways, the story for this one is a friend of mine messaged me via Messenger, Facebook, and then she asked me, I'm sorry, I'm sweating a lot. She asked me if I could answer a question about One Direction. It's for a thesis. So she said like, para sa thesis. And now it's a joke. She asked me what's the best thing about One Direction. So I answered. And then Chalk Magazine posted a picture. I believe it was like this side, and then I only like saw this side of my face, and then I'm like 100% sure, hey, that's me. I need to buy that magazine. I will buy that magazine. And I bought it, and then I saw my face, and then I'm like, Mom, I made it. Look at me. I'm here. So anyways, my answer for that question is, typically people in a fandom would say they love their idols because of their talent and looks. So would I. But there's also a plus. I love One Direction because they've helped me channel more positive thoughts even after being cyberbullied. Because I was cyberbullied for how I looked when I was young on Facebook. Long story, we're over that. I no longer experience it, but other problems in life also come up. They keep me going. As cliche as that might sound, it's the truth. When I feel alone, they're the ones who keep my head up. All of the members of One Direction have golden hearts, which I just love about them. Girl, look at that. I'm on a magazine. We're gonna like cherish this magazine and like we're gonna keep it forever. I'm gonna show my future kids, hey, I'm in a magazine. That's what I did when I was young. I highly encourage being a fangirl. It's like the best thing you could do while you're young because you're so full of energy and it will help you, find yourself. And also, girl, basically it's like don't smoke, don't drink, be a fangirl. And last but not the least, part of my collection is this sticker I bought somewhere. I believe at a mall. So that is it, you guys. That's my One Direction merchandise collection, and I really do hope they have a reunion or comeback, but let's not raise our expectations and just wait for it. If it happens, it will be. If it not, then so be it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!